Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's class. Good morning. So today we are gonna be working again with our home props. Okay, so we're gonna use our cans, tomatoes, beans, anything you have, and a toilet roll. Okay, so half a roll works better for me because I can hold it better, but you can use full roll or anything else that works for you. Okay. So when you're ready, then so if you want to substitute as well the cans for weights, okay, that's fine, or for something else. But have the cans because we are gonna use them to roll sometimes. Okay, and you can also use blocks, pillows, cushions. So when you're ready, let's lie down on our mats. I'm gonna start lying down. And let's just find a comfortable position. You can have your legs straight if this is comfortable for you. You have lower back issues and this is uncomfortable, you can have them just bent. Okay? And keep your arms by your sides. Palms can be facing up at the moment. And let's do something before I forgot. Before we set up, let's keep the cans because we're gonna be using them by your sides. Okay, next to your hands. Okay, and then just lie down and find the position. Okay, so palms facing up. If your legs are straight, you can allow your feet to fall apart and relax. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And let's just focus on your breathing, being aware of your breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling deeply through the mouth. Just breathing as slowly and deeply. And just feel like a sense of heaviness in the back of the head, the back of your ribcage, and on the back of the pelvis. Allowing this heaviness to gently melt down the mat. Okay, we're gonna get our hands now. And we're gonna have our palms facing down. You can have your legs straight here, but feet, toes, or knees center, pointing the ceiling, or you can have your legs bent if this is more comfortable. And we're gonna start breathing deeply in through the nose, taking the arms up, and see if you can take them over the head. See how far you can go comfortably. And then on the breath out, you're gonna take the arms up and down by your sides. The breath in, arms go up and over. And breathe out, arms go up and down by your sides. Okay, so breathe in, up and over. And breathe out, up and down. Lovely, one more time here. Breathe in, up and over. And breathe out, up and down. Right, we're gonna turn the palms up, the hands up. And we're gonna start circling the arms along the floor. Just swap the arms along the floor, circle them on the breath in, up and over, and breathe out as you circle them back. Just try to deepen each breath with each movement, increasing the length of the inhalation and increasing the length of the exhalation. Circle, up and over, and circle, and down. Okay, so now we're going to take the arms up, and we're going to bend the elbows, like rolling back, touching the floor with the elbows. Breathe in, breathe, and breathe out as you roll back. Breathe in, reach up, breathe out, roll back. As you reach up, roll back, reach up, Roll back, that's lovely. Reach up, roll back. One more time, reach up. And we roll back, and we're gonna keep the elbows down in alignment with the shoulders, okay? So we're gonna take the back of the hands down to the floor. See how far you can go comfortably. And then we're gonna take the palms down to the floor. And see if you can touch the floor, but keep your elbows and your shoulders down, okay? So just go as far as you can keep them down. Maybe just halfway down to the floor, that's fine. That's it. And one more time. Okay, that's great. And we're going to reach up. And we're gonna take the arms down by the sides, so they are in alignment with the shoulders, okay? We're gonna bend the legs if they are straight. Get them together, your feet, your knees, your inner thighs. And we're gonna take the legs towards the right and the head towards the left. Breathe in and breathe out as you return to center. Breathe in, legs to the left and head to the right. And breathe out as you return to center. Okay, legs to one side, head to the other side, and return to center. Legs to one side, head to the other side, lovely, and return to center. And we're gonna do it one more time on its side. That's great. And return to center, lovely. Okay, so we're gonna take the arms down by the sides. And keep your feet hip distance apart. This time, starting with your right leg and your left arm, on the out breath, you're gonna float them up. And then you release them down, okay? And then you float your left leg and your right arm up, and you float them back down, okay? So floating, opposite arm and leg. And float them back down. If you want to work slightly harder, you're gonna float your right and left, and then at the same time, you're gonna float them down and float the other arms and legs up, okay? At the same time. So this is if you want to work a little bit harder there. Activate your core, your center. One more time on each side. And then release and float and down, okay? So this time, on the out breath, I'm gonna give you two options. One option is to slide just opposite arm and leg away, and then slide them back. You can do the same with the other side, opposite arm and leg. Or if you want to work it slightly harder, you're gonna float your legs up to tabletop. You're gonna take your arms up, and then we're gonna extend opposite arm and leg. And breathe in, and breathe out, extend opposite arm and leg. Okay, your own pace, carry on. Good. Opposite arm and leg. Activate your center, more muscles. Good, we're gonna do one more time. On its sides. Lovely. And then take your knees to the chest, drop the hands on the floor, knees on the chest, rock. And on the out breath, we're gonna squeeze the knees in the chest and head up towards the knees. And then release, breathe in. Breathe out, knees to chest, head to knees. And release. Breathe out, knees to chest, head to knees. And release. And carry on. Three more times. Knees to chest, head to knees. And two more times. And one more time. Great. Drop your feet down. Keep them right below the knees. Okay? And get your hands again. On the out breath, we're going to do a shoulder bridge. We're going to tilt the pelvis and roll your spine all the way up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Then when you get there, we're gonna take the arms up and over, breathe in. On the breath out, we're gonna replace vertebra by vertebra on the floor. And on the breathing, we're gonna take the arms back to the starting position. So breathe out, roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Breathe in, arms up and over. And on the breath out, keeping the arms with the earth, release your spine down on the floor and take your arms back to the starting position. And again, when you're ready, tilting and peeling vertebra by vertebra. Arms go up and over. Keep using your feet, pressing down with your feet and your toes on the mat. And take your arms back down. This time, we're gonna roll up and we're gonna hold the position there. So roll up, press down with your feet. Hold the position, don't allow your pelvis to drop. We're gonna lift the arms by our legs, our hips, and turn the palms up. And we're gonna do biceps curls here. So taking the hands towards the shoulders and extending the arms. That's it. Keep pressing down with the feet, keeping the height of the pelvis. I'm gonna do 2 more times. And 1 more time. Okay, turn the palms down, drop the arms and release vertebra by vertebra on the floor. And we're gonna do that again. Okay, so when we're ready, you're ready, we're gonna roll up, all the way up, press them with the feet. So we're gonna take the arms up, hands are gonna be facing each other and your palms. And then we're gonna bend the elbows here, taking the hands to the floor and extend the arms. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. That's it. Bend and extend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. And keeping the arms with the air, replace vertebra by vertebra on the floor. Take your arms down by your sides. Great, we're gonna do 1 more time. So on the next breath, press down with your feet, still the pelvis, roll up, bone by bone. Take your arms up, again, hands facing each other. And this time we're gonna open the arms out to the side. And then we take them back up. So floating your arms down and floating them back up. And out to the sides and back up. Out to the sides, back up, lovely. Carry on. Don't allow your pelvis to drop. Just 2 more. And last one. Okay, great. And keeping the arms there, place vertebra by vertebra on the floor. Okay, so hands are gonna be facing each other again. We breathe with your right hand towards the ceiling, breathe in and breathe out, drop the shoulder down. With the left, breathe and drop. And with the right, breathe and drop. Breathe and drop. 2 more times on each arm. Breathe, drop, breathe, drop, breathe, drop. And last one, breathe and drop. Great. Turn the palms to the front. We're gonna prepare for 100. So as we take the arms down, chin to the chest, we're gonna start to roll up. Lifting the head up, lifting the upper back, the sternum. Okay, I'm gonna give you options here. 1 option, in 2, 3, 4, 5. On the out 2, 3, 4, 5, you can extend your right leg out. And then you release. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? If you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna have both legs in tabletop. And we are gonna extend one leg out to the out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? And if you want to work harder, you can extend both legs out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Remember to keep the chin close to the chest, crown of the head towards the ceiling. And if your neck hurts at any time, just raise your head down. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost count, maybe 2 more. Yeah, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And release. Raise your head down. Knees in the chest. Rock. Have a little break. Good. Again, we're gonna drop our feet down. We're gonna do a roll-ups, few roll-ups now, okay? So you can have your legs bent or you can have your legs straight if you want to work a bit harder. We're gonna start taking the arms up and over on the breath in. As you breathe out, we're gonna circle the arms and curl up. See how far you can go comfortably, keeping your legs down, okay? So breathe in. Arms up and over, reach long, breathe out, circle your arms, and see how far you can go. Some of you might be able to roll, some of you might not. Okay? Don't worry if you don't. Let's go as far as you can. And 2 more times, reach long, breathe in. As you breathe out, circle the arms and roll up. That's great. And rolling down. Breathe in, up and over. Breathe out, circle. And roll up. Okay? Good. So this time, everyone is going to roll up. Okay? So if it's hard for you, just roll on one side and come up to sitting. And from this position, again, you can have your legs straight or you can have them slightly bent if you have lower back issues. Okay? And on the out breath, you can do the exercises just from here. If you have lower back issues, you want to take it easy, okay? With your back, you stay there. If you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna tilt the pelvis, scooping the belly in. If you want to work even harder, you're gonna go farther down towards the floor. So choose the level that works for you, okay? And then on the out breath, we're gonna bend one elbow and twist the spine. And then breathe in and breathe out. Bend the elbow and twist the spine. And bend and bend, twist in the spine and extend. Twist, extend, twist, extend. One more time on each side. Twist and extend. Okay, take a little break. Forward bend, stretch. Okay. And release. Find the position again. So here for some of you, tilting the pelvis for some of you, farther down for some of you. We're gonna do bicep curls again. So turn your hand up, and then we're gonna bend the elbows and stretch. Bend and extend. Hands towards the shoulders and extend. Holding the position down. Extend. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Roll up. Drop the hands down the floor and forward bend. Great. We're gonna do one more exercise here. So you're gonna stay here or tilting the pelvis or farther down. Find the position. On the out breath, we're gonna take the arms up. See how far you can take them comfortably. And then release. Okay, so arms up towards the ears and arms up to the ears and good. Up and that's great. Up down, and last one, we're gonna keep them up, and we're gonna try to go down towards the floor. Slowly, and take your arms down and reach long. Reach away to your toes and your fingers, giving a nice stretch to your abs. And take your arms by the sides. We're gonna bend our right leg, just the right leg, keep the left leg straight. And we're gonna lift it to tabletop, okay? Your left arm is gonna be up again as well, and your right arm is gonna be in alignment with your shoulder. Okay, so this is the starting position. Those who want to work a bit harder, you're gonna have your leg straight, completely straight, okay? So here straight or bent. We're gonna take the leg across the body and the arm in the same direction out. Breathe in, and on the breathe out, we're gonna circle. So breathe in, leg across the body, and breathe out as you circle your arm and leg. Across the body, breathe in and breathe out as you circle. One more time, across and circle. Okay, we're gonna reverse the way. So out and circle. Out and circle. Good. Out and circle. And one more time. The arm goes in the same direction and circle. Okay. And we'll release. And we're gonna swap sides. So extend your right leg, bend your left leg. Float your left leg up to tabletop, your right arm up, and extend your left arm in alignment with your shoulder. Again, so have the leg straight. If you want to work a bit harder, start to cross the leg, across the body, and on the out breath, circle the arm and the leg. Breathe in, across, breathe out as you circle. Breathe in, across, breathe out to circle. Good. Cross, circle, lovely, last one, across and circle, and we'll reverse the way 4 times, out and circle, that's it, out and circle, 2 more, out, circle, and 1 more, out and circle, great, and release down, good, take your arms by your sides, bend your legs. And we're gonna take the knees towards the chest, both knees at the same time. Good, and we're gonna take the head up if that's comfortable for you. So lifting the cervical, stretch, and take the crown of the head towards the ceiling. So from here, turn the palms up, and as you extend your right leg, you're gonna bend your left arm. Okay, doing bicep curls, alternating arms and legs. Okay, so switch and 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 switch. That's it. Carry on. Head up, crown towards the ceiling. Switch or raise the head down if your neck hurts at any time. Switch, 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 and switch. Well done. And release down. Okay? Hug your knees in the chest. Take a little break. Yes, we're gonna do a few hip circles. Open and circle the hips. And on the breathe out, knees to chest. Breathe in, open and circle. And breathe out, knees to chest. Open and circle, knees to chest. And last one, and we'll reverse the way. So pushing the knees away, breathe in, and breathe out as you open and circle. Knees away, open and circle. That's it, knees away, open and circle. Last one. Good. Again, so if you have lower back issues, you can keep your knees like towards the chest here, okay? This is more comfortable for you. Otherwise, you're gonna have your legs right on top of your hips. And get your hands again And we're going to start by lifting the head. So remember, capital flexion, cervical flexion, external flexion. And then we're going to start to take the arms up, reaching with the arms towards the ceiling and circle your arms. Okay? And again, reach, and circle. 2 more times. Reach, and circle. And 1 more time. Reach, and circle. Again, release your head down, knees on the chest. So this time we're gonna fold the arms. So the hands are pointing to the ceiling. Okay, arms folded. So you can keep the head down during this exercise. You can keep the head all the way off the floor. Okay, for more challenge, or you can take it up and down. So on the out breath, we're gonna extend the arms, lift the head off the floor, and extend the legs. And then we're gonna open and close the legs, open, close, fold the legs, and fold the arms. Okay? So arms, legs, open, close, legs, and arms. Okay? This challenge of coordination. So arms, legs, open, close, fold the legs, fold the arms. And again, arms, legs, open, close, fold the legs, and fold the arms. Good. Arms, legs, open, close, fold, and fold. 2 more times. Extend, open, close, fold the legs, fold the arms. 1 last one. Open, close, fold, and fold, and release your legs down and take your hands down to the floor. Knees, hug your knees and rock. Maybe draw circles around your tailbone a few times. And reverse way. Good. And we're gonna roll up to sitting. So hands behind the thighs, roll up to sitting. Again, so stretch the legs. You can keep them slightly bent, okay, if you need to. Place the hands on top of your hands with the fingers on top. You're gonna do a forward bend here. So on the out breath, tilt towards the chest and start to roll the hands on top of the hands as you forward bend. And then we're gonna release. Okay? So roll forward. And release. Lengthen out. And chin to chest, rolling forward. And lengthen out. We do 1 more time. And then release. Okay. So we're gonna, with the right arm, we're gonna take it up and circle and place the hands behind. And we're gonna do the same with the left arm. So up towards the ceiling and circle. Okay, so we're gonna have both hands on top of the hands. Start with the fingers on the hands first, okay? And then we're gonna kind of roll back so your palms go on the hands and then release. Okay, so fingers and then roll your palms on the hands, extending and opening your chest at the same time. Okay, and that's it. And roll, stretch, feel the stretch on your chest, and 1 more time. And take it back, okay? And then take one arm back, circle, and the other arm up as you circle, like that. So I'm gonna give you options for the next exercise. We're gonna keep the legs bent. This is one option, the beginners level 1, or if you have lower back issues, you want to take it easy. Your hands are gonna be together like this, okay? Here in front of your chest. In front of your chest, pressing them together. Good, so a spine stretch for the same first level, level 1 of beginners. On the out breath, as you twist towards one side, you're gonna extend the leg. So you twist towards the right, as you extend the left leg. Okay, and then you release. Breathe in and breathe out as you do the other side. If you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna tilt the pelvis. Maybe you're gonna have now your toes on the floor. Okay, tilting the pelvis. And as you twist to one side, you extend the leg and center. And then as you twist, you extend the leg and center. If you still want more challenge, you're gonna have your legs in a tabletop position. Okay, and then we're gonna twist and extend one leg and center, and twist and extend the other leg and center. Okay, this is for more challenge. So there or here with your feet down on the floor or with your spine straight. Okay, those are the options. So choose the one that works for you. That's it. Exhale, twist and extend the leg. And one more time on each side. Good. Great. And release. Leave your hands down on the floor. And just have a little rest here. Maybe embracing your legs, taking the head down, having a little break, little stretch on your back, on your neck. We're gonna prepare for a roll back. So some of you might just be holding the position here, okay? Hands on the chest, or maybe hands here, and just holding the position. You might be able to lift just the toes off the floor and stay there. If you want to work a bit harder, keeping the elbows open and bent, you're gonna tilt the pelvis, roll on the back, and roll back. Okay, so breathe in as you roll on the back, and breathe out as you roll back. And you can have your hands on your shin bones if you want to work slightly harder. And roll like a ball. Lovely, one last one. Great. Okay, well done everyone. Sole of the feet together. Open your hips, butterfly stretch, lengthen your spine, and just open and flap your legs. And then lay your head down and towards your feet. And release. Okay, good. So we're gonna find now our all fours position, and we're gonna get our toilet roll now. Okay. So find your all fours position. If it's okay for you to do the transition like this, just go ahead. Otherwise, find your way. And you're gonna place the ball on your right leg. Okay, and hold it there between your thigh and your calf. Good. Hands are going to be below the shoulders, knees are going to be below the hips. And when you're ready in the out breath, we're going to start taking the right footprint up to the ceiling. And then we'll release that, okay? So right footprint up to the ceiling and release. So this forces us to use the back of the legs to lift the leg, okay? We're using the back line of the leg, the hamstrings. And one more time, try to keep the head in alignment with the spine. Again, now we're gonna take the leg out to the side and back to center. Out to the side and back to center. Try to keep your hip bones level as you take the leg out. Out, center, two more times, out, to center, and one more time. Out and center. Lovely. Now we're going to draw circles with the leg. Circles. 4 in one direction. Head in alignment with the spine. Activate your core and reverse the way of this circle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, we're gonna sit back on our heels. And the next breath, roll yourself up. And we're gonna lie on one side using the same leg that we've been using, the right leg. So again, you're gonna place the toilet roll in the same place on the right leg. And this is gonna be the starting position. So elbow is gonna be below the shoulder, okay? And if this is uncomfortable for you, you have shoulder issues or something, if this is uncomfortable, just raise your heads down on your arm, okay? That's the modification if you need to modify it. So when you're ready, we're gonna take the leg to the front, we're gonna take the leg to the back, okay? So front, forwards, and backwards, forwards, and backwards. Great, okay? One more time. And now we're gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down. And try to keep this triangle shape here on the sides, okay? So don't collapse, keep the shoulder away from the ear. Lovely, and we're gonna draw our circles now. 4 circles on each direction. That's it, keep holding the roll. Good. And we're gonna reverse the way. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lovely, well done. Tap or wrap the hips here if you need to. Close the roll. We're gonna cross the right leg. It's gonna be crossed over the left. Okay, so crossing one leg over the other. If this is uncomfortable for any reason, just find a cross leg position or find another position that is comfortable for you. And try to keep both sitting bones down on the floor. You can use a cushion to balance if you need to. And we're gonna get the can again with your right arm. And you're gonna embrace, if possible, your leg with the other arm, okay? So you feel the stretch on the back of the pelvis or the back of the hip. Okay, lengthen up tall. And we're gonna start opening the arm, breathe in, open and twist. And breathe out to take it back. So they breathe in as you open and twist the spine, and breathe out. So breathe in, open and twist, and breathe out. And one more time, the same arm, that's it, open and twist, and release. Okay, we release. Now we do a side bend. So we're gonna float the arm up and bend over, and then release. Change the position of the legs if you need to. Breathe in, up and over, and breathe out. And release, good, 3 more. And 2 more times. And last one. Great, good, well done. And release here, and we're gonna do the other sides now. Okay, so the left leg. So with the toilet roll, we're gonna place it in between the thighs and the calf. Find the position, hands raised below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Check that your spine is in neutral. Activate your core muscles, your center. Okay? And when you're ready, tucking the toes under, lift the footprint up to the ceiling and then release. So footprint to the ceiling and release. Footprint to the ceiling and release. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Again, now we take the knee out to the sides and release. Out to the sides and release. Good. Try to keep your hip bones level. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're gonna draw circles, 4 on each direction, moving with control. You can do small circles if you need to, or you can do bigger circles if you want to work a bit harder, and then reverse the way of the circle. 1, and last one. Great, and release. Again, lose the roll and sit down on your heels. Stretch your spine. Try to rest your head down on the floor, or on a cushion, a pillow, on a block. Breathe deep and wide in your rib cage. And the next breath, roll your spine. And we're gonna lie on the sides, okay? So this time your left leg is on top, elbow below the shoulder. And we're gonna place again the toilet roll behind them. So try to keep this triangle shape, and shoulder away from the ear. When you're ready, you're gonna start kicking the leg to the front and kicking the leg to the back. Okay? So forwards, backwards, forwards, and backwards. Six. We do 2 more. Forwards. If you have any shoulder issue, remember you can raise the head down if it's more comfortable for you. Great. Okay, and then we're gonna go up and down with the leg. Up and down. Up and down. That's it. The toilet roll is forcing us to use the back of the leg and let go of the front of the leg. Creating more mobility, hip mobility. Let's draw our circles. 4, 3, 2, and reverse the way. 2, 3, and 4. Well done, everyone. Release the toilet roll. Tap or wrap the hip if you need to. With that good wrap. Good. And now we are going to cross your left leg over the right. If that's comfortable for you, if it's not, just find a different position. Get one of your hands. Okay, embrace the leg with your arm. Extend the arm, extend up, lengthen the spine. So top of the head towards the ceiling. Then open your arm and twist the spine, and then breathe in and breathe out to take you back. Breathe in as you open and twist, and breathe out to take you back. Open and twist, and take it back. Good. 2 more times. Find a different position for your legs if this doesn't work. Great, and then release it. And now we're gonna take the arm up and bend over and take it back. Okay, so up and over and release. Up and over. Good. 3 more. And 2 more times. Now the breathing to go with the movement. Last one. Well done. And release and cross. Okay, we're gonna lie on our front. Okay? So let's get your hands. And we're gonna do a dart exercise. So arms are gonna be by the side with the palms facing up. Okay, hands on top of your hands. Okay, you can rest the forehead on top of a block or a pillow, cushion, something that makes you feel more comfortable. And on the out breath, you're gonna lift the head and shoulders and chest up, lifting your arms up. Yes, and then we'll release down. So breathe out as you lift, lengthen, and breathe into release. Breathe out as you lift, lengthen, and breathe into release. Try to keep the back of the neck long now, in alignment with the spine. That's lovely. So you can carry on like this. That's one of the options if you want to take it easy. If you want a bit more of challenge, you're gonna lift up and hold the position there. And then we're gonna inhale for 5 and exhale for 5, pumping your arms up and down. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 5. If you still want more challenge, on the in 2, 3, 4, 5, leave your right leg up. On the out 2, 3, 4, 5, leave your left leg up. So in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Alternating legs. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Yes. Yes, we're gonna do one more time on each leg. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, and release down. Okay, great. Take your arms to the front, over the head. Okay, and hands gonna be on top of the thumbs. Okay, so when you're ready here, we're gonna start the in-breath. We're gonna start to lift the chest up. You're gonna lift your head up like cervical extension and start to lift your body up. See how far you can get comfortably and then release. So breathe in, so roll up. And breathe out to release. Breathe in and breathe out to release. Good, that's it, rolling. Lift the chest and release. Remember your cervical extension, crown of the head towards the ceiling here. Great. One more time. And then release down. Good. Make a pillow with your hands. A little break, rock your hips. And as you rest here, roll, look toward your right, grab your left ankle. Give a nice stretch to your quadriceps, front of your thighs. And release. And then look towards the left, grab your right ankle. Good. And release. Hands below the shoulders. Breathe in, head up. Breathe out, push up. Okay. So we're gonna take your right knee in between your hands. And we're gonna stretch here. Take a few deep breaths here. If you can feel the stretch now on the left hip flexor. Okay? So have your spine straight, lengthen. Good. And then see if it's okay for you to keep your elbows on the floor with the hands together. Maybe drop your head down and rest here a little bit. So now you feel more the stretch on the side of the hip, on the back of the hip. Or some of you might be able to extend the arms and drop the head down on the floor. And just feel the stretch in the back of the hip. And then walk your hands back and come back to your all fours position. And we're gonna swap sides. So left knee. Let's stretch first here. And feel free to move, sway your body if you need to feel more the stretch. And then you can come down on your forearms, maybe. Just hold the position there. Or you can extend your arms and take the head down. You can walk your hands back to your all fours position. We're gonna tuck our toes under, lift our hips up, straighten downward dog. And let's walk our feet, settle your feet, lifting one head and pressing down with the body here, pressing back. That's great. And then release. The break. A few deep breaths here. Reach with your hips up to the ceiling. And keep your knees slightly bent if you need to. And then start to walk your hands back. And again, you can keep the knees bent to do that if you need to do so. Walk your hands back. Good. Swing your body from side to side. Keeping your knees soft. Great. And say yes with the head. And say no with the head. And when you're ready, roll up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. And take your head up. Good. Let's roll our shoulders backwards a few times. That's it. Good. Again, close your eyes. Take a few moments here to relax and settle, to ground yourself. Feel your feet in contact with the floor. And feel the energy from the ground coming up to your legs, to your abdomen, lifting your abdomen up, lengthening your spine. Come back to your lateral breathing. Let's take a few moments to feel your body. Notice how you feel after the class. Notice any difference from the beginning. And when you're ready, we're gonna roll up on the balls of the feet. So you can keep your eyes closed, or you can open them and find a focal point. And then release them. Okay, so let's shake our legs. Good. And let's shake our hips. Shake, shake, shake. Arms, shoulders, head. Yes, shake, 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 shake. Hold on. Circle your arms for 1, 2, 3, and reverse. 3, 2, 1. Hug yourself, stretch. Good. And swap arms. And give a nice hug to yourself. Fantastic. And well done, everyone. Thank you very much for joining the class today. Well done.